Hello everybody and welcome to the Gorlitz High Performance Garage channel. It's Wednesday. I don't remember what date it is. It's June 3rd, Wednesday. I just got home from watching my daughter graduate from the 5th grade. A major stepping stone for little elementary school kids. Going into the 6th grade next year is a big deal. Remember when I went in and it sucked ass? I fucking hated it because I had to meet all the other new kids because there was, let me see, we had Route 40 school, which is where my daughter's going right now. That's where I was coming from too. And, well, my 5th grade year was at Grantsville Elementary School. So I was there for the 4th and 5th grade. Because my mother had a business back then. But anyway, it was up in Grantsville, and that's why I went to school there. But we never moved anywhere or nothing. It was just because of that business. She used to make custom sheet cakes for people because she was a cake decorator and made wedding cakes and all that other shit. Plus, the restaurant sold all this other stuff, all this other food and stuff. So, anyway. All the other communities I had to meet kids from, which was Accident Elementary, Friendsville Elementary, and whatever school there was in McHenry, around that way. Those were kids from those areas that I didn't know. And, you know, there was a bunch of them from each place. My class was humongous when I was a kid in school. I always had a great big class where there was a lot of us. Now this class here, they said that Route 40 this year has the biggest class as far as I know. I mean, I could be wrong. Grantsville has 2 5th grades. So I would say they probably have the biggest. But they said like Accent and Friendsville and all them didn't have as many kids for this class. So we'll see how big the classes get, I guess. Depending on other circumstances. But anyway, I just came from there. The next car show is the Frostburg Freeze. I'm not going to cover that one. That's this coming Saturday, which is June 6th. That's the first one. Classy Chassis Car Club will put on that one. Just like they did out the Chat and Chew here, the last car show. And then Sunday is the Mac and Judy Rush Memorial Car Show with tractors and different classes of cars. It's going to be at the McHenry Fairgrounds in Garrett County. Sunday, June the 7th. I will be covering that one. I'm going to cover that one because that is always huge. It was huge the last 2 years I was there, but it was at the Northern Middle School last year and in Northern High School the first year it came out. So we're going to probably take the truck to that one. I'll take the Patriot machine and we'll go up there. I'll take some chairs and stuff, and I don't know, maybe I'll seeing how it's a big open field, I might have to take a canopy up and set that up so I have somewhere nice to sit and it'll be out of the heat because it's probably going to be nice. But if it rains, I don't know if there's going to be a rain date. I might have to get a hold of somebody and see if there's going to be a rain date. There's nothing saying so on the card I got in the mail. But anyway, hopefully, I don't know if Uncle Big Block will show up to this one. I don't know if my friend HB is going to show up to this one or not. I'm going to hound my dad, see if he wants to go to this one. I guess I'll find out who's all coming, who's not, and plan accordingly. So, everybody, enjoy my daughter's little graduation, and maybe I'll tack on something else to the end of this. And one other thing, going to be on the job hunt again, unfortunately. The contract for the sweeper truck thing I'm doing right now has 1 week left, and I have applied at some other places for jobs. I Have got 2 responses so far. I have to get a hold of these people. One place wants to do an on-phone interview on Monday. The thing is, though, I can't do it because I'll be working running the street sweeper. I don't know unless I get home here early. But another place, it's called Penske Logistics. It's delivering auto parts to dealerships, I guess. That's what I'm guessing. And it's out of Bedford, Pennsylvania, which is kind of a hike for me. Not too crazy about having to go clear to Bedford, Pennsylvania to work for a job, but if the money's good and I feel that it's going to pay for all my stuff and, gas ain't going to be a big deal, I figure I may take it if they offer it to me. I don't know. But it's a box truck thing, and that means driving it in all the weather and stuff, but it's a Monday through Friday. I'm looking for Monday through Friday work. I don't want to work weekends. I don't want to work no fucking Saturdays because that sucks. Because everybody's here, and I would be working. That's what sucks. You don't get to see your family when you work jobs like that. But it's like a 7 o'clock to 3 o'clock type job. So, yeah. There's a lot of tasks that go with that job. You just don't go and deliver stuff. You got to do paperwork and all that bullshit with that job. I forget what all that's. It's a great big list of bullshit. So I guess we'll see what happens there. I'll talk to them. They left me 2 messages already, and I haven't been able to get a hold of them when I called them back. So I'm gonna turn my ringer on today and see what happens. See if I can get a hold, or see if I can catch their phone call this time. I'd imagine they'll probably keep trying, but not for very long. So I have to jump on it and see what their offer is and see what happens. Because, I'm not getting no fucking younger here, and I'd really like to have a job I can retire from. And these jobs I applied for have excellent benefits and paid time off and health insurance and retirement plans. And that's what I'm looking for. I got to have something because I can't just, it's going to be one of those deals. If I don't do something, I'm going to wake up one day and I'm not going to be able to do anything. So it's inevitable. It's going to happen. I would rather have a job where, I could retire and then maybe, I don't know, work a part-time thing, because I don't even know if Social Security is even going to be around for me, because the way they're giving it away to these illegal immigrants in this fucking country, and the Somalis are fucking stealing all our tax dollars and all our Social Security and stuff and sending it abroad. They're committing all this fraud and stuff, and then, the Democrats act like there's nothing going on, and they're, lying. So, but whatever. I have to go update myself on the news and maybe get a bite to eat and wait on some phone calls, and I got to answer an email, and I guess we'll see where it takes us. And plus, I caught a mouse this morning in my car. Well, I didn't catch him. He got in the trap. I have those little spinny traps from Decon. The mouse, you bait it, you shut it, you set it. It's like you spin it around and it sets. And there's a hole they crawl in it to eat the peanut butter or whatever you put in there. That's what I put in there. Put in there peanut butter. And it goes in there, and then it spins and traps them. And then they die. They just die because, after they eat the peanut butter, then there's nothing else left for them to do but die. But I never put no poison or nothing in them. But I got in my car to go to my daughter's little 5th grade graduation this morning, and it stunk so fucking bad in here, I couldn't stand it. It smelled like a rotten hamburger in here. I was like, God damn, what the fuck is that smell? And I thought, oh, the mousetrap. And I looked, and it was set off. And there it is. He's in there. I stuck my nose up to it. Oh, my God. I thought I was going to fucking puke. But I have a stronger stomach than that, so. But, yeah, it was pretty bad. It was pretty rough, so. Let me get my wore-out ass out of this thing. So, anyway. Everybody. Oh man, I can smell it from here. I laid it on my cooler outside here. I don't even want to touch it. It stinks so bad. It makes your fingers stink when you touch the fucking trap. Ah, it's a stinking, and the flies and stuff are trying to get in there to it because they can smell it. It's bad. It's so bad. Oh, it's horrible. I don't even want to get up too close to it. There it is. It's in that little thing. The Decon mousetrap. Mouse is called. Oh, I can smell it. God damn. Son of a bitch. Oh, I need to get that. Oh, I need to get that out of here. Oh, it's so bad. So bad. And put it in a bag or something. Tie it the fuck shut. Throw it away somewhere. So anyhow. Plus I had to sturdy up my bed. Because my tailgate wasn't going shut. I had to put another board in here. I had to make myself some half-ass brackets. And screw the fucker down. Because I took it to get groceries the one weekend. And oh my. Yeah, I couldn't, after I got the tailgate open on it, then I left it sit. And then I couldn't get it shut. Because the bed sides are wood. But I got the fenders bolted to the wood, and I got these screwed to 4x4s that are underneath the bed. You can see that. You can see how I put this together. You check out my video on the C20, or I think I have it as C10 bed build. I go over everything. It's not one video, it's a series of videos. So if you want to see it and you want to look and see what I did and how I did it and the way I did it, you can. So any mice in this one? Oh, it's still set. So no. There's no mice in that one. But I noticed there was some in here because they had a bunch of stuff, insulation and stuff out of these seats, foam or whatever, scattered underneath there. And they was packing it into my heater ducting hose, which I need to buy a new one and put in here because it's not good. So anyhow, ooh, got a bunch of junk in there, but rags and all that other good stuff. There's, and this thing here I used to open my fuel cell. So I have another thing to tell all of you. Don't get any of these fucking cheap ass fuel cells like this one. Because they are shit. That lid there sticks so bad. It's got a plastic or like a nylon type seal inside that hangs down. And when you pull that up, you go to pull it just straight up after you unlatch it. And it won't. Because I guess the fuel is swelling it, I guess. I don't know, but I always have to pry it up out of there with a screwdriver. And each time I do, a piece comes off of it. So I'm waiting for it to get small enough to where I won't have to do that anymore. But I'm going to put a bigger fuel cell in it. Whenever I get steady work and get going here. And I got all my shit paid up for now. I just need to keep it paid up. So, I don't know. I guess we'll see what the fuck happens. So, all right, everybody. Enjoy this. Plus, I'm putting it on for anybody else that wants to see my daughter. Any of my other relatives want to see my daughter graduate to 5th grade. I just taped her. I didn't tape the whole ceremony thing. And it was kind of a, I don't know. They went and they had a bunch of pictures from whenever they was in kindergarten till now. And, you know, that was sweet of them to do that. I thought that was awesome. But anyway, check it out. I know it's not my normal thing on here, but it's fine. But check it out, and like, share, comment, subscribe, and all that other shit. And I'll see y'all on the next one, or maybe if I add something to this. I'm not sure what I'm doing yet. So, all right.
Good morning, friends, family, and distinguished guests. We are honored to have you all present for the celebration of the 2025-2026 fifth grade class promotion. First of all, I'd like to thank everyone in attendance today for your continued support for these young men and women. Thank you, parents, for all that you do for these students, whether it's providing rides to and from school, helping them with homework, taking them to practice, signing endless amounts of papers that I send over them, or listening to them tell crazy stories about me throwing markers across the room or standing on desks. It is you, the parents, that help drive these students to be successful, and thank you for that. I also want to thank the staff at Route 40 Elementary for the tremendous amount of time and effort that they put into these students. Teachers and staff here are amazing, and they really care for these students. They will do anything they can to make them successful and see them thrive in their futures. I would like to thank Mrs. Reckner for attending today's ceremony to help us present one of the prestigious awards for the American Legion. I could list 1,000 other people to thank, but lastly, I want to thank this class. This group of students is something that is special. It's been truly a blessing to be their teacher of such strong, smart, and talented individuals. I know that all of you are going to do great things. In this class of 27, there will be engineers, lawyers, teachers, laborers, and many other careers along the way. I know that with hard work, determination, and grace, all of you can become very successful in the future. So you don't have to stay in here and listen to me talk forever while the sun is out and it's not raining for once. We'll go ahead and get started with the presentation of some of the awards. To showcase the success that these students have had through the course of the elementary school years, we prepared some awards for our students. These awards can be seen in the program. We will begin with the presentation of awards for the June PBIS recognition. Our character trait for the month of May and June is cooperation and teamwork. As a student named this award